The COVID-19 crisis that has engulfed the world during 2020 challenges children's education, care, and well-being. In the current context of lockdown and school closures, lack of childcare is likely to be one of the worst affected services available to families. This is our initiative on how to fight the COVID-19 crisis. The objective of our project is to make sure every student has their own shield barrier as a prevention from spreading and getting the COVID-19 infection.
Now we are going to talk about the problem statements. Teachers and students will remove their face masks to enjoy the meals. They do not have any protection to prevent the airborne COVID-19 virus in this situation, especially when their separation distance is less than 6 feet, as recommended by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC). Subsequently, the act of removing and rewearing the face mask between each bite is unproductive and highly not recommended. According to the expert at Yale University Public Health, this act will increase the spread of the virus from the mask to the hand and then to the surrounding. So then, we use physical barrier. However, there are some studies stated that physical barriers are not effective enough to stop the spread of coronavirus. According to Lindsay Mars, professor of civil and environmental engineering at Virginia Tech, the presence of the barrier will be able to change the airflow in the area and disturbing normal ventilation and creating a dead zone, whereas aerosol particles of the virus can accumulate and become highly concentrated. Therefore, the contaminated air cannot be replaced and can harm other users sitting in the area.
Design of the barrier. The barrier consists of a main body and attached with other three stands that hold the plastic through them. The first stand is to make the plastic can be attracted out from the main body. The other two stands can be adjusted as it holds the plastic through them so it can move along the plastic. It is also made to hold the plastic barrier. Design specification. The dimension of the main body is 60 cm height and 4.5 cm radius. We use transparent plastic for the plastic barrier. The body and the stands has a suction cup at the bottom to make sure the barrier will stand on the table. Mechanism of the product. The plastic of the barrier are folded in the main body. The stands will attach with the main body by a magnet. We use spring to make the plastic can be attracted out the body and can be retracted also. There is a sanitizer that can spray mist on the top of the main body. It is to disinfection the space that created by the barrier.
Nowadays, there are various of physical barriers that have been produced in the market. The similarity between our innovation barriers and the existing barrier is that the barriers are used on the table and used to prevent and reduce airborne transmission of COVID-19 virus. The difference that can be seen in our barrier idea is that this barrier will be easier to fold, more portable, and there is a built-in sanitizer. Most existing barriers have the same problem, that is, the products are not portable and will continue remain on the table. As a result, it will disturb the natural airflow in the area as well as trap the virus there. It will harm other users who use it afterward.
These are 5 related selected courses that we can relate to our project. Material selection and performance, which helps us decide the best material for our product. Next, manufacturing process, decides which process works best for our product. Computer aided helps in optimizing parts of the design process. Engineering statics helps us in determining the force acting on it in static equilibrium with the environment. And last but not least is engineering dynamics, helps us determine the force and motion involved.
Highlight. Originality. Below are the original ideas of barrier used worldwide. Dining pots has been used in the restaurant as the barrier. And these are the other 2 types of barrier used in the restaurant. This is example of normal barrier used in the office and in the classroom. Innovation. As our sub-theme 5 is protection equipment or system for school nursery facilities or tasks, we come up with an idea from normal protective barrier. We made them portable, light, and easy to use.